Alright. I think we got a little bit of grinding to start us off today, and then we'll be traipsing into Mount Moo. Oh, good catching. I did not change the category. PoKéMon Red Blue. Category fixed. Love how you just make assumptions on what's going on in MWG. And when there's just like flat out wrong things you're stating, I'm amused by them. Because you go into this weird place of like these extremes. And I'm just kind of like, okay. No idea where you got certain impressions from, but alright. Because, like, for one, have you seen me grinding any of these 3 Pokemon down here? Have I taken Spearow out of the party once it hit level 14? So, like... just saying. There we go. Jigglypuff learned Disable. Spearow hit it, last trip out into the tall grass. So Spearow started this play session at 14. Yeah, Disable's not that great in Gen 1. Actually, really quick. I got some cash burning a hole in my pocket. Didn't, um... Wait, did Disable start out disabling the last used move? Or did it start out being completely random which move it disables? And then the later gens made it target a specific move. I can't remember. Oh, right, I don't have the Pokemon mark. Or, I need the Pokemon mark of Pokemon Center. Okay, it is a random move. For some reason, it feels like when I see it in Gen 1, it hits like the last used move kind of often, but... Which gen did they change that? I mean, how many Pokeballs do we have? Do that. Oh, so it was all the way... That's probably why I'm thinking of it, like why I'm a little bit confused, because it only was completely random for one generation. And then I'm probably thinking of my experiences with Disabled, from Gen 2. For that impression that I have. And because the gens are so close together, I'm just, like, not filtering it properly in my head. That's probably what's happening. So, we need to deposit someone real quick so I can take a look at the box Pokemon too. Hold on a sec. Needed to move the mic a little bit. Okay. So, Charmander on here. We had new to the team. Hero. Okay. So... Oops. You... out. Pedro. And Pikachu. You know your Pokemon like perfect health. Thank you. Alright, did we read this sign? Tunnel entrance. I think we also didn't talk to the people in the Pokemon Center, actually. If you have too many Pokemon, you should store them via PC. I have 6 Pokeballs set in my belt. At most, you can carry 6 Pokemon. Team Rocket attacks Cerulean citizens. Team Rocket is always in the news. Hello there, have I got a deal just for you? Well, you have a swell Magikarp for just 500 Pokédollars. What do you say? We have 1 Pokédollar to our name. No, I'm only doing this as a favor to you. What do you say if we say yes, but we don't have the money? You'll need more money than that. And thus begins our trek through Mount Moon. Suspicious men are in the cave. What about you? I don't remember, but I think she does have a slightly different dialogue if you don't even have the 1 gil to buy her flower in that case. Okay, look, a crit. I'm sure they're from Team Rocket. Okay, buddy. Beware! Zubat is a bloodsucker. What? Oh, waiting for my friends to find me here. We will probably switch Pikachu out, but we might as well try and get a Thunder Wave off first. Just because that pound is really gonna... Pikachu is lower level and does not have the best defenses, so... Yeah, crits can actually cause you to do less damage in Gen 1, which is pretty funny. I mean, it can also help if you've been growled, for example, then you'll do more damage, but if you've pumped your own attack up, then yeah, it becomes a problem. Or your own special up, then yeah, it becomes a problem. I lost? I mean, you were just waiting for your friends to find you. You probably weren't ready for a Pokemon battle. I heard there are some very rare fossils here. I was gonna say, watch this be a Clefairy. Like, first encounter, and the whole place is just a damn Clefairy. Well, I don't know if that would have survived the non-crit. Oh, good day, sir. We, Team Rocket, are Pokemon gangsters. Rocket wants to fight. Fight. That's what I was saying, if it was a Clefairy on the first fight, that would be funny, because we were joking about the RNG earlier. Sure. Oh wow, we don't do a lot of damage. Yeah, Sabrina has a whip. Gamers have a whip. I think some of the coal trainers have a whip. We should probably go for them. Of course, there's the sand attack. I mean, heck, in the anime, they used guns in the Safari Zone. Which, of course, those were then edited out in, the US. That would be a difficult episode to fully edit out, because that's where Ash gets a Squirtle from. Although they've done stranger things. Not with Pokemon specifically, but... Oh, did they not edit those out of the original one in that case? So I know, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! had a whole lot of censorship like that. Darn it all. My associates won't stand for this. Like, there's a lot of instances in Yu-Gi-Oh! Where guns were actually aimed at people, but they edited it in the US to where they were just, like, pointing their hands at them. And, like, the whole Shadow Realm thing is, like, they're just killing people. You get sent to the Shadow Zone. No, that means that in the uncensored version that you actually just got killed. You're dying. We found an HP up. I also found a wild Geodude. I don't remember all the specifics with you. I think we're gonna do one more Ember and then we'll start chucking balls at him. All the specifics with Yu-Gi-Oh! With the censorship. Because I never... And of course we critted. Because why wouldn't we? But yeah, I wasn't a big Yu-Gi-Oh! Watcher growing up. I was more of like... I did watch PoKéMon. Can you survive a Thunder Shock without it? When it's not a crit? And of course we crit. We get all the crits when I don't want them. Yeah, no, the bomb explodes, breaking glass, and you fall to your death. Wait, what are you mad at Twitch about? Oh, is that like a preemptive don't auto-mod me? Oh, your message failed to send? Yeah. Earlier, before we switched to PoKéMon, I had a connecting to chat for like a minute. I couldn't send anything in chat. Zubat was caught. New Pokedex will be added for Zubat. Forms colonies in perpetually dark places. Uses ultrasonic waves to identify and approach targets. Nickname Zubat? To Zubat? Zubat? No. I was one off from the trainer. Hey, we got another shot at Geodude. This one's level 10. Tempted to throw out Petering now, but we're gonna go with Charmander. I'm just gonna need the potion. I'm gonna potion now because a crit could knock us out. Move them and not do a lot of damage. The difference 2 levels apparently makes. It's also doing about 6 damage a hit, I think. Yeah, which means he could crit for 12. We're gonna risk it for the biscuit. Alright, Geodude was caught. So Geodude, the rock Pokemon, found in fields and mountains. Mistaking them for boulders, people often step or trip on them. Or Geodudes. It's transferred to someone's PC. What? Don't sneak up on me. Okay, super nerd. I think Magnemite only knows Tackle at level 11. Which is a little bit annoying because we're not going to be very effective against it with our Thunder Shock. Not like level 11. And Steel type is not a thing, so our attacks still... our poison and normal attacks still do normal damage. And it can be poisoned. Well, I mean, this one can't because it's paralyzed, but, you know. Oh, Pikachu! That's greatly fell. That's how we were gonna be swapping anyway. I think in yellow, they swapped that. You get Magnemite at Route 9 instead of Voltorb. If I'm not mistaken. It would be nice if that would hit for more than 2 minutes, you know. But I mean, if it would hit at all, too. There we go. That was a nice Fury attack. Look at her cruising with 14. Pokemon won't do. I find stronger ones. Stronger Pokemon. Hey, we found a potion. Go through this cave to get to Cerulean City. No duh. I believe that's what the sign outside said. Yeah, when the world is magically like, oh, wait a second, normal attacks don't actually do normal damage to a Magnemite? We've been wrong all this time. You bet it's tough, but it can be useful if you catch one. And our first rare candy. I'm kind of surprised at the number of Geodude encounters I'm getting and the lack of Zubat encounters. I think there's a scratch here. There's a Zubat. It's not very effective, because it's bug type. Wow, it's way bigger in here than I thought. Now we've got some grass that we can burn. We found some grass in the cave. And Charmander had its fill apparently, because it already leveled. At least grass is not very effective against flying, so... No, stop it. How do I get out of here? Well, you just had all of your Pokemon fainted. So you should teleport to a Pokemon Center, but since you didn't, I think you're just screwed. You just live here now. This is your home. Good luck. Imagine not giving me a Clefairy or a Paris here. The audacity. We're pulling a big job here. Get lost, kid. Super effective. One meter. So, you are good. If you found a fossil, give it to me and scram. That's alright. TM1. And a Geodude. Against whom Pikachu can literally do nothing, except growl at it. I like really don't have a good alternative. I mean, we can horn attack. Later in now, you might have to be a bit sacrificial here. Get 2 defensive drops off on it, at least that helps a bit. Could growl as well, but I think, okay, yeah, that's enough now. We can just attack one more time. We found an ether. Geodude? Oh, too bad. Okay. I was just expecting. Okay, whoops. Vedro. Still level 13. Did you come to explore too? Yay, Vedro was extra furious there. Stay just as furious. 5 hit, 5 hit, 5 hit. Oh. Oh. And he critted. Losing stinks. I came down here to show off to girls. Alright. There, Geodude. Enough? Hopefully it is. It might not be. I was hoping to two-shot it, but this is the same. If I did one more Leer, we'd be down the same 5 HP, so... We found our first Moonstone. Oh, you shocked me. Oh, you're a kid. Who did you think I was? Team Rocket or something? Unfortunately, yeah, these guys are low enough level that all they have is tackle. So let's do what we can with Ember here. Getting a burn is pretty nice. That'll let us get some more Embers off. Crit would have been kind of nice there, but we still won the fight. I think Quick Attack is the same power as Tackle, which is the same power as Gust, maybe? The only real difference between the two is the accuracy of, or not the priority that Quick Attack gets. That juicy, juicy red bar noise. It just doesn't fucking stop. Yeah, we got a crit. That's nice. Wow, shocked again! Kids like you shouldn't be here. Why not? Why should a kid old enough to have Pokemon and participate in Pokemon training and battling not be on a hike through a cave? This world is confusing. No, our Metapod never evolved. It's still a Metapod, chilling at level 9. I gotta go pee though, so I will, and then I should refresh my drink as well, so I will be right back, real quick. emergency vehicles go blaring outside, going down the street, but also, I'm back. Got Mountain Dew 0. Oh. Alright, yeah, got Mountain Dew 0. Alright, let's press forward. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. There's a lot of emergency vehicles going by. Oh, they're gone. Everyone's okay. Guessing there was an accident somewhere or something like that. Oh, we can't really... we can't do anything against the Geodude. Yeah, the filters I have set up are pretty good at filtering out the sirens. When I'm not talking, but when I'm talking, then it's like open mic, so... SPO Charmander hurt IRL. Little kids should leave grown-ups alone! Yeah, I do not foresee this fight going well with our team in the condition that it's in currently, but figured we'd give it a try. We can get lucky with some fun, with some paralysis here. Paralyzed. Five hit points in a dream! Not a single paralysis went off. Nice. That's pretty funny. There we go. New game! Just kidding. Escape rope. We'll use that since we got it. Eradicate a piece, no one ever. Yeah, I mean, they changed this Eradicate in yellow. Because it is like... First of all, it's an illegal Pokemon. There's nowhere to capture Eradicate low enough level for it to be a level 16 Eradicate on your party. And Rattata does not evolve until level 20. Yeah, escape ropes and teleports do that. And I don't think that's an emulator thing. I think that actually happens on Kart too. But it's been a good while since I've used one of those items, like, on actual Game Boy hardware. Oh, wait. I meant to go to the Pokemon... I keep going to the Pokemon Center instead of the Pokemon Marts. Okay. Mart. We aren't AC/DC, we are ABCD. Projectile Bug Movers, yeah. Is Beedrill weak to bug attacks in Gen 1? No, I think they're not very effective, if I'm remembering right. Neutral, okay. It just says it's super effective, but it's not? It's one of those cases? So I think, is it bug that's weak to bug, or is... And then poison is not... is strong against it because it's super effective against bug? I mean, that doesn't inherently mean that'll be the case, but you know what I mean. Oops. But Leech Life isn't a poison move. Leech Life is a bug move. So I'm not sure how that applies here. Right, but I mean, that doesn't give any context into the way that it actually is playing out in this scenario. So we mentioned before, like the other day, that you know, the way that it grabs which text message it displays, it goes through a list of type matchups until it just finds one that matches, right? So if you've got a dual type Pokemon being hit by, obviously moves can only be a single type, it basically goes through a list. So in this case, it's got bug, and that looks like bug versus normal, bug versus, you know, fire, bug versus water, and then it will go bug versus bug. And if that has text, then it goes, okay, this is what I want, because it's bug versus bug. It's literally going through a list, so it's not even like a priority thing. It's just literally there is a list of type up first type up, or type first type, and then a text string. And the first one it finds where it's the attacking type and one of the two defending types, that's the text that it shows, and the shakes, green shake that you get. For 4x damage and potentially knock it out. Let's see. Rep. There goes our Paris. We're never catching one now, unless we see another one. Oh, maybe not never. Never see it. Yeah, it's just whatever order they put that list in the system. Or into the game. I mean, eventually we can come back to Mount Moon. Oops, I just walked right past him. Well, I mean, walking right past him got us a Clefairy, so... that's a thing. I do want to, paralyze it. Your growls mean nothing to me. That was a crit. I don't even think it knows Metronome at this. Like, Metronome is learned much later, I think. We got Clefairy. Clefairy, Clefairy. Ba-ba-da-ba-dum-bum. If you know, you know. And if you don't know, then you should play Pokemon Stadium and play the minigames. The fairy type Pokemon. Its magical and cute appeal has many admirers. It is rare and found only in certain areas. Do you have a nickname to it? Nope. Hitting someone's PC. Let me save just in case this dude beats our ass again. Which I am not going to say is entirely out of the realm of possibility, because it's a gosh darn level 16 frickin' Raticate. Let's try to deal damage quickly. Alright then. Well, alright then. It'd be nice if you could, like, crit a little less or something, you know? Maybe hit me a little bit less? Alright, then we're just gonna tackle for these same attacks. Cool! Maybe we can get a burn on it, too. Hey, we did get the burn. I mean, we do get stabbed with Ember, but Raticate's defense. I guess Ember does more damage. I was thinking like Raticate has, and we're just gonna attack right through those sand attacks again. Cause like, why not, right? Crits do not bypass accuracy. If a hit does not land, or like the accuracy check happens first, basically. The crit check only happens on attacks that land. I'm steamed. Well. I mean, we did beat him in the end. But at what cost? Why would we reload and put Pikachu up front when he would just get torn apart without those sand attacks? Think, MWG, think! Yeah, and remember when we fought him before we reset and we Thunder Waved and he attacked through Paralysis didn't go off once and he just ripped Pikachu into shreds? Super effective. Pikachu was the surviving winner. If we toss Pikachu out there, Pikachu gets torn apart, and then the rest of the team just gets torn apart, then we just lose. And then it just quick attacks. Rockets and out Rattata. And we all know how PoKéMon RNG works. That 25% of the time will be 100% of the time. This is an excuse for Pikachu to get some experience, I guess, too. Arr, now I'm mad. You made me mad. Team Rocket will blacklist you. Whatever that does, because I mean, I still get to go into the game corner and stuff, so like, I don't think you have as much pull on the team as you think you do, sir. Moonstone number 2, get. And that's the hidden Moonstone. Let's see real quick since we grabbed that. Hey, stop! I found these fossils. They're both mine. I think Grimer only has Pound as well. So, we're gonna Thunder Wave. We've got potions. That was a nice crit. That would have sucked to have Thunder Shock disabled. I think they learned Sonic Boom at like level 20 or something like that. The problem is that we can't do anything to remove that Screech effect. We don't have anybody that we can swap to, so we are just stuck at -2 defense. Or -2 stages, now -4 stages on defense. And we can't do anything about it. At this point, his tackles are probably doing about what a crit tackle would do. Well, the crit will ignore the screeches. Oh, at least we have a lot on electric attack now. That's kind of nice. That's Coughing, which I believe also only has tackle at this stage. Oh, he has Smog. Okay. Which does a lot of damage. Now we're poisoned. We might not be able to outfuel his attacks. Yeah, so this is a problem. This looks like a Swords Run versus Barrels, no chance. I mean, like, you know, there's a 33 or so % chance that, like, Coughing is fully paralyzed and doesn't do an attack, right? Like, that is an RNG outcome possibility here. But we are playing Pokemon Gen 1 where the RNG is just completely unfair. I mean, I suppose we could get it in a roundabout way with an attack missing. But, you know, like... Oh, that was nice that it critted. Not... If you will notice, if you will take note, in that fight, not a single paralysis. There are no squires around me. I have not been stoned. Yeah. It somehow Gen 1 misses, but not a single paralysis happens. We'll each take one. I'm being greedy. I'm just gonna grab the Helix fossil because it's right there. Alright, then this one is mine. Far away on Cinnabar Island, there's a Pokemon lab. They do research on regenerating fossils. And you'll never go there. You should probably go heal. Yes, I should probably trek all the way through Mount Moon just to heal. You forget that there's the Pokemon Center right outside of Mount Moon. That's where we would actually go. I don't think there's any trainers for the rest of this. Route 4, Mount Moon, Cerulean City. There is an item, I believe. This Zubat 5 levels below him with a 2x move. Zubat found TM4. Wait, Zubat found... Did I just say Zubat found... And we did not get Paris. Welcome to our Pokemon Center. We heal your Pokemon back to perfect health. Okay, we'll need your Pokemon. Not until you get cut and can use cut. You, Pokemon are fighting good. We hope to see you again. Now let's check our Pokedex real quick. Yeah, we can catch an Ekans. Let's go do that. Professor Oak will ring out in your head telepathically, Wichita saying, "Now is not the time to use that." No, he says he got 40 Pokemon on the SSN, I believe. Oh, crap. Speed drill. Collected all the PoKéMoN. Nice. Yeah, with attacks like Fury Attack or Barrage, etc. that like have more than one attack that hits, right? Like if it crits, the entire multi-hit move crits. And that's why as soon as that critted, I was like, ah, crap. Oh, you didn't... Okay. I was gonna say, even, like, just a 5-hitter without crit is gonna knock this thing out, but no, it didn't, thankfully. Ekans was caught. The Pokédex data will be added for Ekans, which is sneak backwards! Moves silently and stealthily. Eats the eggs of birds, such as Pidgey and Spearow, whole. Want to give a nickname to it? No. Transfer to someone's PC. Andrew, we can't get. Oddish is up ahead. Paris was in Mount Moon, but we can't go back there yet. Diglett is ahead in Diglett's cave. Bellsprout is blue. Magnemite is the power plant until you get Pokemon Yellow, which moves it. Primer's way out there. Onyx. I hit A. And it backed me out. I don't like that, good sir. Onyx is Rock Tunnel. Voltorb is Route 9, I believe. Which, in yellow, that's where Magnemite is. Cinnabar Island. Alright, nothing else new to catch. Guess what we get to do again? Who do I put away? Put you guys away. Oh wait, shit, there's 4. So that's right, we just caught Ekans. I gotta put one more away. Welcome to our Pokemon Center. We heal your Pokemon back to perfect health. Thank you. One of them might have fleas, I don't know. No, y'all can take care of that, right? You're not gonna bust out with a flea infestation now. I want to say he has Pidgeotto at this point, but I could be wrong. It's snake versus bird. He's faster. You're faster. Or we're speed type. Could be either. Oh, don't you growl me. I forget if Abra is purchasable. That might be yellow only. Okay, I guess that is in red. Yep, now we start our next grind, getting these 4 Pokemon that we just caught up to level 16. But don't you like the game of, like, YOLO tossing Pokeballs at the Abra? Sometimes you get really bad luck, though. And, like, you just toss all your balls. Every Abra that appears, they just teleport away. You try, you know, using a Pikachu to, like, Thunder Wave, and they just all teleport away through the paralysis. Probably the best approach, actually, is to try and put them to sleep, but they're fast. Then MWG, wouldn't that just make your argument stronger? Because then if Abra's like 4 hours away, that would mean that the Abra at the game corner is going to be more like 24, 48, 5 months away, right? So 4 hours compared to 5 months is nothing. Are you talking about the back sprite is weird with Ekans, or the front sprite, or both? Actually, who's faster, me or him? Oh shit, he's faster. If he wasn't a wild Pokemon, we could get eternally wrapped here. Oh, something else. One of the reasons why some of the back sprites are a little bit weird compared to the front sprite. So, US Red and Blue use the back sprites from original Japanese Red and Green, but have all new front sprites for everybody. So the back sprites of this game more reflect the front, what the front sprites would be in the originals, but because they did new sprites. That's why, for example, Charmander's back sprite has like one of his arms and paws up in the air, because in the original he's in a more dynamic pose. Here we'll try to do like 1 layer, because that will make wrap a little bit more effective. You can screw to level 11. Okay, 2 Growlithe damage is probably gonna really start this up, but like, even not that bad. Okay, 3 Growls though. If you weren't 1 pound away, I would swap, but you got this, Cliff Fairy. So we have, on our trip to Cerulean, we got 4 new Pokemon. Well, 3, and then we were able to catch Ekans here. So we're just leveling up our new Pokemon to see if they're trying out for the team. See if they can make it. If any of them are able to make the cut or not. Waiting 22. Yeah, no, we got 22 days to kill here, folks. That's the rush. What's the hurry? We're not speedrunning. I told you, we gotta see if our new Pokemon make the cut. They're trying out for the team, man. Based on typing, Geodude's got the best chance to make the cut out of these 4. Doesn't guarantee him a spot necessarily, but... Harpok should evolve into Adnokana. Or maybe they should have had Ekans evolve into that. I would say that Geodude could probably level up in this space pretty easily, except he might run into problems if Ekans decides to just like Wrap Trap him because he's slow. Since in Gen 1, Wrap just stops you from being able to attack altogether. Which is a mechanic I'm happy with the change they did in Gen 2. See, MWG, you're all about, you know, but if we just go to the next, we get more experience, but then we get less fights, which means we get less stat experience, which means our Pokemon will ultimately end up weaker. And if we train them against the level 2 boars, then we can finally take out the WoW player that's killing all of the Alliance. That's team killing all of the Alliance? I don't know. They took some liberties with that episode in South Park. Hey, we got the Fence Curl. I thought that was a level 12 move, but I guess it's a level 11. Yeah, doesn't make sense. Oh, the fairies fainted. And Zubat started at 11. Okay, cool. You know, Mirage, I guess that the programmers, the designers, the creators of Pokemon just did not have buns available when they were designing Ekans. But I mean, that is a point, though. The more Pokemon that we battle, the more stat experience we get. Because this is not like the later gens where they, like, condensed things into effort values and you can only have, like, a total of 31 spread across your 5 stats or whatever. Okay, now this is where we could have a problem, because I think it only knows Wrap and Leer at level 6. I don't think it has Poison Sting yet. I think that's level 10. So... Oh, but we do outspeed it. Okay, our level 11 Geodude does outspeed the level 6 Ekans. Probably would not outspeed a level 10. Yeah, the actual, yeah, they designed it, because he was, Art Software's dad was the, like, lead, on the cinematics team. Or, like, the director of cinematics at Blizzard. So when they modeled that person for their show, or that character for their show, they modeled it off of him. But also, if you don't want to grind max stat experience, and you're not going to be battling Tangela at level 100, then battling more Pokemon on your way to level 100 is just better. Objectively, frankly, better. Hidden number goes up, rain goes brr. Oh, you would growl, you dirty Spearow, you. Don't undo my Leer. I think max stat experience is like signed integer max or something like that. I forget how many bytes I don't think it's 4 bytes. Or sorry, I don't think it's 2 bytes. I think it's a 4 byte integer. So vitamins only go up so far, and it's pretty far from the cap. I think vitamins can they take you like essentially 1 stat point's worth of stat experience up per vitamin, if I'm remembering right. And you can only get like, I think maybe 12 stat points or something. I forget how exactly the mechanics of it. No PP left for this move. Well, Poison Sting it is. Although that's going to be annoying to use against Ekans, but... And then, of course, we hit an Ekans. And of course, it's level 10, because why not? Alright, Ekans, let's see what you can do. A few Leers. And then... Ooh, okay, that's... Hopefully these Leers help. Oh, okay, his Leer seemed to have given him 1 extra point of damage. Okay, that's maybe workable. Something else that I've noticed that's a little bit weird with Gen 1 and the enemy hit point bar, or like life bar, right? It feels like the first... So like if you do the same attack twice, right, against an enemy Pokemon who's starting off at max health, right? It feels like that first hit always does less damage than the second hit. It feels like the bar moves way more on the second hit than it does on the first. And I don't know... Like, it must just be perception or something with the way that, like, the percentages would break out on that bar. But that's how it feels, for whatever reason. Yeah, so yeah, you get its base stats get added to your stat experience. So if it has a base attack of 50, then you get 50 attack stat experience, right? And then whatever its defense base is, if it's 60, then you get 60 for defense, etc. Yeah, so that would be because Mew's base stats are 100 for everything, so add 2 zeros to that. Yeah, 65,000, which is 2 bytes. Or Fs. So stat experience takes up 2 bytes. But remember, it is base stats, so it does not matter what level Pokemon you fight. If it's a level 1 Rattata or a level 100 Rattata, you get the same stat experience. Doesn't matter. Oh, whoops. I forgot our Pokemon fainted, so I actually have to swap. I just don't remember this interaction off the top of my head, and it's not going to cost us a whole lot. Okay, that is the super effective relationship. Okay. Which is interesting because Bug is weak to Poison, but then Poison is also weak to Bug. But there's like next to no Bug attacks. But how do you know I'm getting nowhere near 25,600? I mean, if these Pokemon end up also getting used on the team, then they're getting stat experience from all the Pokemon they encounter on the journey as well. Well, the thing is, if I focused 1 or 2 Mons, then, and I've fought the same number of times as I'm spreading across these 4 Pokemon, then I'd be, like, way over leveled as well. My level would just be higher. And then, like, the stat experience wouldn't even matter. I would just be creaming things due to the actual Pokemon levels. My point was that MWG was so focused on the level of the Pokemon that he forgot about the stat experience. And I would still objectively get more stat experience leveling here and fighting more Pokemon overall than I would going to an area where I would hit level 16 faster. That is still just objectively true. Which one is worth it is up to personal interpretation. at this level, but then when I start getting the higher levels, then it starts to pay off more. Eh? Oh dang, that actually did some decent damage for not being very effective. Oh, we don't get this Rattata. Actually, you know what? You have a tiny bit of health left. Oh, okay. We don't get this Rattata. Can't escape my booty. Run! Look at that. One session down, and Geodude gained 2 levels. Clefairy, very ineffectively did not gain a single level. Zubat didn't gain a level either. Ekans did. Air jellyfish caverns in the trench. See, something I tend to do in Subnautica, I don't like build like a full-on second base. I'll just build like a whole bunch of scanning stations with like a bioreactor attached to them. In MWG, not everybody plays the game the same way you do. OMG, that's such a hard concept to understand, I get, but people play games differently. And yes, I'm using this tone of voice on purpose, so please take that as a hint. Not everybody tries to play every single game in the most efficient, time-saving way possible. That might be hard to understand, but people play games differently. And if you want to see the game played a very specific way, you can play the game yourself. Oh wait, you did! This has been my TED Talk. Thank you for attending. I don't think you could do that without changing your starter. Because even in the very first battle against the rival, you don't have not very effective attacks. That would be interesting to try and route it, though. To, like, leave you with, like, nothing but ineffective attacks. Each life has such a weak. Bug's not very effective against Spearow. What? Oh. Well, alright. We'll just run. Forgot Clefairy Phoenix. I gotta swap Zubat up there. Actually, hold on, I'm gonna adjust the team roster in a sec. Can we get a Supersonic off? No. Spearow just looks dramatic. I mean, the thing that would annoy me as a Rattata is essentially the thing that rats in real life have to deal with, the fact that their teeth never stop growing and they have to chew on things to wear their teeth down, or else their teeth are going to go through their skulls and kill them. I'd be pretty mad if that were my life, too. I'm assuming Rattatas have to deal with that same thing. Yeah, I think we should just get the wrap. Nah, he's playing Subnautica. I mean, I could tell you if you're asking, but it sounds like you want to figure it out yourself. I should have poisoned stun. I was just kind of mashing there. I mean, I could also tell you, but I'm actually not sure what part of it you're like actually stuck on. Like, if you're having trouble finding the core, I don't know if I could off the top of my head just tell you how to get there. You basically just have to go through the ship. There is, I think, a way to get in there without the propulsion cannon. But typically you should find parts for the propulsion cannon just inside the Aurora. And then you learn how to make it, and then you can make it, and then you can move things out of the way. The things that are in the way stopping you from going deeper in the ship, you could also parkour around. So when you go into one of the entrances of the Aurora, you have a split to go left or right. When you go left, like, and where that split is, that left-right split, is where some of the parts for the repulsion cannon are. Or propulsion cannon. Sorry, not repulsion one. That's the repulsion. Propulsion, whatever. But at that split, you go left. And then there's, like, junk blocking the way. There's, like, a desk and a couple boxes and stuff. You can use the propulsion cannon to move those. And then that lets you go deeper in, and then you just kind of follow the path through the ship. There's a lot of collectibles to get and stuff, things to scan, and eventually you end up in, you can, there should be like signage eventually that says where the drive core is. But it can be easy to get a little bit lost because there's like maybe 3 different ways that you can get in there. 2 or 3. Like into the Aurora, I mean. And so it can be really easy. Sometimes I like lose track of one of the entrances. And I just keep going to the wrong one. And I'm just like, how do I get where I want to go? Where's the entrance I want? Oh, nice. Poison. I was gonna say maybe Wrap would have been better, but the damage that Poison Sting did, because it also opens us up to being attacked. But it kind of worked out that time, because we got it poisoned, and it will take poison damage each turn of Wrap as well. Yes, you need the radiation suit to even approach the Aurora. You don't so much need batteries, because you'll find plenty of batteries in the Aurora. But you'll also need a repair tool. It does, but you only really need it in that one spot to clear some rubble out of the way. Like the desks and the boxes I was talking about. Although it is fun to launch the little, like, Tektite things. I forget what they're called in Subnautica, but I call them Tektites because they remind me of that enemy in, Zelda. Yeah, we got quick attacked, so it didn't even matter what I did there. Wichita, you still here? Edit it, so yeah. No, I did not. I forget how quickly if it's immediate that you can ditch the rad suit, or if it actually, like, takes, like, an in-game day or something for radiation to disappear. I forget which it is. Stop growling me! Ralph isn't until later. Okay, level 13. I forget what level Judy learns Rock Throw. I forget if it's an early level or a later level. Closest was Diglett, and Diglett's ground. But I guess every rock Pokemon is also ground type. There's no... In Gen 1, there is no just rock Pokemon. So then, yeah, I guess if you ever used a Sandshrew or Sandslash, that's just as close to a rock Pokemon as Diglett. Because it's pure ground. Yeah, what was the first pure rock Pokemon? And what gen did it appear in? Oh yeah, Sudowoodo. Okay. I always forget about that Pokemon. Like, I don't forget that it exists, I just forget everything about it. The tree is the first pure rock. Yeah, I think it's funny that your introduction to it is like, there's this weird tree that wiggles when you get near it. Or like, it wiggles when you water it, or got angry when I watered it. I forget how they tell you to use the thing on it. The watering can. Or no, squirt bottle. That's a squirt bottle, not a watering can. Also, just imagine, like, so Geodude is always depicted as, like, levitating, right? And the Pokedex entry talks about people mistaking it for, like, a rock and stepping on it or tripping over it. So imagine you're just going for a hike, you trip over a Geodude, and then you just have this muscly, rocky, floating head and arms just mad chasing you. And your hike for your health becomes a run for your life. The world of Pokemon is not one you actually want to live in. Unless people are just Pokemon too. I mean, like, Ash does square up with some Pokemon in the anime. So maybe that's the case. And like, if you got beat up by a Pokemon, you just need to go to a Pokemon, be brought to a Pokemon Center, and you could be made fine again. I don't know. Alright, I think I'm going to stop the Pokemon play here. We definitely made some progress, and we're making quick progress on leveling up the Mons as well. I think the ones that are going to be the most trouble here to level up are going to be Zubat and Clefairy. Ekans will be, like I thought, Geodude's going to go fast. Ekans is going to take a little bit, and then probably Clefairy, I think once it gets a couple levels under its belt, it'll be able to last against more wild Pokemon on its own. Zubat, the Rattatas are the problem. We need to get more Ekans with Zubat, and then Zubat can handle the Ekans pretty quickly, but we're getting some bad RNG there on the encounters. Wait, PMD? I'm not sure what... Oh, Mystery Dungeon. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Okay, gotcha. Actually, wait, are people considered pals in Pal World? Maybe I'm talking about Pal World. The after years, drunk Ash loses a battle and jumps into the arena only to get decked by an Onix. I mean, like, how many flamethrowers and stuff does Ash just eat from his own Charizard, right? Like, he didn't get cooked by that. He didn't have to go to a burn ward for 3rd degree burns. He's very clearly a Pokemon. Yeah, we did save. Alright. I need to eat dinner. So, I'm not sure what we'll transition to.